Alright, alrighty, righty, roo. Alright. Alright, yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking it's alright. Let me get the desktop audio up. There you go. Now let me get the stream chat. Shut up, fat boy. Gore the gay god. Alright. That's great. That's just great. That's hilarious. Really funny stuff in the comments. In the chat already. I've been waiting for this one. Yeah, this one seems sick. It's a great one. I was expecting this one to be the next one, honestly. But, whoa. Okay. Oh, God. Alright. I think I'm good. Let me get some of that audio.
This is not my end!
Alright. I think that's good. This is Asura. Alright. Cool. Alright. So does it just redirect straight to the premiere from here? I guess it does, yeah. Yeah, this is right there. What's up, Greasy? Yeah, we'll just keep playing this, I guess. Clearing my throat is like the best way to test the audio here. See if I'm louder than it or whatever. Alright, so this is a good fucking fight.
You do not want this fight. I am your destruction! Shut up!
How do you even post that much? I don't even understand. I don't even get it, Beats. How do you post that much that quick? Breaking the law. Why is it just like... I'm assuming that would go away. Alright, so it is in 3D also. That's what I figured it would be. Kratos versus Asura. Alright, 3 more minutes. Or 2, I guess. I hope Kratos wins. I wouldn't be a bad guess. Hey, Gorath. What's up? How you doing? Devil Artemis did this. It's rumored to be 6 to 9 minutes. Oh my god. What did Devil Artemis do last time? Craving for a reaction stream. Well, eventually. We'll do one. How do you post that much? I don't even understand. Doesn't make any sense. This Beats guy really doesn't like me. It's in the chat. I don't know how he keeps... Like, I get that he's that much of a loser to have, like, 1 million user, YouTube channels and stuff. That doesn't surprise me. But I just don't understand how you post that much. I know after, like, a few, it, like, stops you. I just don't even... He did Bardock versus Omni-Man? Oh, okay, well, that was a good one. Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's get to it. I don't get it. But yeah. Joker's. Oh yeah, that's right. You have to bring that up to me again. All right, should start any second. Yeah, let me start recording. All right, we're here, baby. Kratos versus Asura. Great choice. You know what? I really need to replay Asura's Wrath. But obviously I didn't get around to it. Also, I never bought the DLC. So it's just never gonna happen. You know, my chat is just done. I can't even post it. There's someone in the chat just, I don't know, breaking the law. Can you do a reaction for Death Battle Dan Fan versus Jake Long? Sure. In the future, I'll do that. At a certain point, I would like to have every single Death Battle reacted to. Oh, we got an ad. Oh, okay. Here you go. It's about 6 minutes long. The battle, you mean? How you doing? Anyway. So, Kratos versus Asura. I really want this one to be good. Like, hey, it's actually going to be kind of rare. Usually I don't watch a death battle. Sorry, I'm distracted by the chat. By a death battle that I actually know both of the characters. Now, to be fair, I haven't played Asura's Wrath since it came out. Also, I never played the DLC. That's just like the actual ending. I watched it, but I never played it, so it's not as ingrained in my memory. I don't even remember how Asura's Wrath ends, honestly, because I wasn't paying for that. You had to buy it just to get the actual true ending. And I was like, screw that. I'm not fucking doing that. Said the fight was originally 9, but you cut it down for pacing issues. Okay. Alright, well, I don't care how long it is as long as it's good. You got about a 2-minute fight, and if it's like really good. Here we go, baby. Audio should be good. Oh yeah. I like that they do these little teasers.
Kratos.
All right, here we go.
Kratos.
The Ghost of Sparta versus the
Such a great battle.
Because sometimes you just want to punch a god in the face. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In the beginning,
All right. I didn't watch any of the videos leading up to this.
A series of cosmic clashes that birthed the universe.
Boom! Now that's what I call a big bang.
From Ceto's death, the oceans would flow. From Uranus's strikes, the stars were spawned, and so forth. Thus, the world itself was born from violence.
Starting a whole messy cycle, Uranus was overthrown by his Titan son, Kronos, who was overthrown by his Olympian son.
Didn't they do a
Zeus,
remaster
who
of these
battled
games?
his own
Another
son,
remaster.
Kratos.
Just post them up on PS5.
Child of Zeus,
Oh no, just
Kratos
put the
was left
PS2 games on
among Spartan
PS5.
mortals, far
They do that
exceeding
now.
all among him. He became a
Just do it.
fierce warrior, winning many a battle, until finally cornered by ruthless barbarians.
Ares, destroy these guys who are kicking my ass, and my life is yours.
My life is yours.
The deal was made.
Now it's a
Kratos
meme.
was joined at the bow with the Blades of Chaos, a set of chain swords, and basically a badass whirlwind of flame and steel.
But Ares
two of the
had a
best
scheme.
weapons in any
While
game
doing
ever.
work for his god, Kratos accidentally
Blades of Chaos.
murdered his own family,
Oops.
permanently marked by the ashes of his wife
Calliope.
and daughter. He was, forevermore, the Ghost of Sparta.
So, he was kinda understandably really pissed off. Time for a new god of war.
Hell
the
yeah.
gods were crapping their togas in fear as the
He's
new
so
god
upset
of war
about his
took out
wife
his
and
rage
daughter
on all
dying.
of
He
them.
banged every
And got
woman
some new
across
gear
the
out of it, too.
With
in a
Poseidon's
mini game.
trident and Icarus's wings,
I love
Kratos
that. You
dominated
can't do
both
that
sea
anymore.
and sky. He also has a tendency
up,
to carry
Frankinator?
powerful severed heads, like Medusa's.
Yeah, I love
The
these games
claws
too.
of Hades could steal souls, even the soul of Hades himself. Should have thought that one through, man.
Neither Perseus or Hercules were a match for Kratos.
So I'm
nor
assuming
was
they're gonna
Helios,
use
the
his
sun
peak,
god
right?
capable of moving
They're not gonna
stars,
take into
spreading
consideration
light
that every
across the entire underworld.
game he
fought
loses all of his
Atlas, the
powers.
Titan of strength,
Oh, yeah,
who
PSP
broke
game.
the load-bearing pillar of the universe. So Kratos forced him to hold up the cosmos on his own instead.
And he could do it with just one hand, according to the novelization.
Even his grandpappy Kronos failed to stop him. You know, the guy who overthrew the primordial that punched the universe into existence?
causing shockwaves that moved over a quadrillion times faster than light. A frankly incomprehensible feat.
Then there's Daddy Zeus.
Who proved
I love
a
they always have to
serious
talk about how
challenge
fast
until
something
Kratos
is.
drew perhaps his ultimate weapon.
It goes
the
1
blade of
quadrillion
Olympus.
miles a
It can
second.
make tornadoes, lightning, force fields. Oh, and
Yeah.
it can stay
They're gonna
the
take
hell out of you.
in
It's
consideration
such
all of his
ungodly
abilities he
energy
ever
and
got.
can pull enough to even kill Zeus. Like father, like son.
Even while Kratos ultimately released hope across the Greek world, he could only do so after annihilating everything.
Yeah.
Like a badass,
Everything
he was unstoppable.
must die
Non-stop
first.
Killing and sex and even more killing, and yet he couldn't be any more depressed.
His
Kratos
wife
is in
and
Fortnite.
daughter were still
Not this
gone.
version of Kratos, I don't
What
think, but
was he to do?
He didn't know. He wandered aimlessly for years, somehow stumbling into Norse mythology where he met Faye,
Yeah.
his second wife.
Is
Good
there like
start, buddy?
Kratos had a new lease on life.
is there like
but
a
he could not
comic
escape his
bridging
past
3
mistakes.
with
There's a
the
reason he
reboot?
hid his swords in a dingy basement.
I
Even
guess there
so,
is.
Faye insisted he could do better. So he became a dad to a new boy.
Easily
Boy.
the toughest task he ever undertook, especially after Faye unfortunately died of a mysterious illness.
Damn it, not again! But hey, it
Yeah.
wasn't Kratos' fault this time, and Faye left the tools he'd need to keep
As
the
far as
boy
we know.
safe, including the Leviathan axe.
Far from the whirling rage of the Blades of Chaos, the Leviathan axe was deliberate and mighty, said to rival Mjolnir itself.
Thor wishes Mjolnir was as cool as this axe. It's imbued with ice magic and a poison even the gods fear. It can be summoned to Kratos' hand from a distance, and it even shatters souls.
Kratos may have once been a sword of vengeance, but with his new
Shattered
weapons and a
souls.
new purpose, he stood as a shield against the godly Asir.
Too bad he just can't help but get in trouble with gods. But now he knew how to control his anger.
Which is even more important than it sounds. Kratos' Spartan rage summons an inner strength with magical properties.
He can even get so pissed off that he straight up
Spartan
heals
rage.
himself. That seems like the opposite of what should happen.
Not all
No,
anger is
it's good.
problematic, and Kratos wields
Just get
plenty of
angry,
new
you heal that
weapons and
bullet
relics
wound.
to channel his rage through.
Like the Dropnir ring, which can summon a bunch of wind spears. They can absorb all types of energy and blast
So,
it back.
he
Even
is-
has relics and
I mean, this
magic
isn't
that
really
can warp
fair.
space and slow down time.
Naturally, he
Honestly.
contested with the strongest of the Norse
Asura had
including
one
the
game to
god
have
of
all of his
thunder,
abilities.
Thor, who was powerful
Kratos
enough to
has
fight the fire
8
giant
games?
Surtur and the world serpent Jormungandr at the same time.
Oh, and that fire giant would be the cause of actual Ragnarok. You can't defeat me, Thor. I know, but he can.
Well, not exactly. Freyr, the rain god, held off Ragnarok for a considerable
that'd be
time
great. A
on
state
his
of
own,
play next week?
And the sheer power of Ragnarok
hope so.
shook Yggdrasil down to its very roots.
That's the World Tree, which is like a literal tree that connects the whole universe.
According to Freya, the tree's very existence supports all of creation among its boughs. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree.
So
Okay.
it's kind of like Kratos lives in a really, really, really big treehouse.
In his quest to free
yeah.
the Norse world,
Pretty
Kratos
much.
reclaimed
But what's that
old
have to do with
weapons
him
by
being-
reckoning with his
being able
past
to beat
sins, even taking up
Asura?
the blade of Olympus once again.
Even better, he actually got to be a decent dad. And now the boy is
For
a
Shovel
man
Knight.
and also a bear.
Kratos made a lifetime of mistakes, but this future would be different. He'd be more than he was in the past. Not just a god of war, but a leader, a father, and a defender. A god of hope.
I still haven't played that
This
DLC.
battle is sponsored by Robin Hood Gold.
With Robinhood Gold, you can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on
The fuck is
retirement
Robinhood?
contributions.
The privileges of the very privileged are no longer exclusive. With Robinhood Gold, your annual IRA
First time I've heard of this
contributions are
sponsor.
boosted by 3%.
You also get
I
4% APY on your cash
I would
and
guess.
non-retirement accounts.
I don't know.
That's
Kratos
over
has a lot of
8 times the
abilities.
national
We'll see.
savings average.
Asura has
The
like.
perks of the high net worth are now
From what I
available
remember,
for any
Asura
The new gold
fought a
standard is
giant
here with Robinhood
that it was
Gold.
bigger
To
than
receive
the
your
Earth.
3% boost on
That I
annual
remember.
IRA contributions. Sign up at
thank you, Jeff.
robinhood.com/gold.
Investing involves risk. Rate subject to change. 3% match
And
requires Robinhood
doesn't he
Gold
go
at
in like
$5 a
some
month
like
for 1 year.
really like
First match must
like
keep funds in
ultra
IRA
rage
for 5
mode?
years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost.
I don't want to spoil
Over
Asura's
8
wrath.
times
I know
national
there's something that
average
happens at a
savings
certain
account.
point,
Interest
and
rate
then he
claims
goes
based on the
full.
FDIC
Well,
as of November 18,
I guess it doesn't really matter because they're gonna
Robinhood
spoil it in a
Financial
second.
LLC, member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
It is this April. Yeah, I think he's
Long
confusing.
ago, a demigod fell from the heavens.
He thought it
only
was,
to rise
April
from
4th.
The depths of Naraka after
It's actually-
12,000 years.
I mean, he thought it was February 4th.
12,000 years,
Heh.
he's free.
Make my monster
to
grow.
watch Everything
Yes.
tough enough to get in his way.
Yeah, this game
He
was
was
so
the
good.
demigod of wrath, Asura.
Alongside 7
Hell
other
yeah.
demigod generals, Asura served as defender of humanity against the impure Goma, dark spirit monsters infesting the world.
And the demigods battled the Goma by wielding a mystic energy formed from human prayer, mantra.
By advancing technology with mantra,
I'm glad they're going to be talking about this because I don't remember anything about the lore of
mystic
Asura.
cyborgs. They could each harness mantra
Asura's
through
wrath.
different emotional affinity. For August, it was greed. For Yasha,
Okay.
it was
Oh
melancholy.
yeah, when you're in the
I'll
hot
give you
tub with
one
him.
chance to guess what Asura's is.
By tapping into his wrath, Asura can take many forms for battle.
Forgot about that. That shit was
Six-armed
wild.
Vajra, a state
Yeah,
powerful
welcome,
enough to
Jeb.
subdue
It's been
the
interesting so
embodiment
far.
of the planet's will and the source of the Goma, Vlitra.
But he wasn't angry enough to put Goma Vlitra down for good. At least not yet. Of course, since he's literally powered by wrath, no enemy of Asura's would be stupid enough to do something that would make him even more mad, right? Right?
Funny you should say that.
God damn it.
First off, Asura is not some one-dimensional anger machine. In myth, the Asuras were powerful and aggressive beings, sure, but not inherently evil, just like Asura himself. He's a warrior, but also a husband with a daughter, Mithra.
And Mithra has the unique power to supercharge mantra energy.
Who's
which
the
gave
girl that he
Asura's
meets later
prideful
on that
commander,
reminds him of his
Deus,
daughter?
an idea. If he could weaponize Mithra,
I remember that
while
happened.
firing her up to
So
a
a certain
super
thing
level,
happens. They'll
the
probably
Guardian
explain it.
generals could maybe finally end Goma Vlitra for good.
Well, obviously
Yeah.
Asura wasn't gonna go along with that. So Deus framed
Yeah,
Asura
Jeb.
for killing the Emperor, murdered his wife, kidnapped Mithra, and then just straight up killed him.
Yeah.
What
it's
a dick.
But true
Yeah,
to his
probably a
nature,
bad idea.
Asura was literally
I don't think they
too
realized they were
angry to
attacking the
die.
fucking main
So long
character.
as a single part of his body remains and can possess mantra, he can climb back out of Naraka, a sort of limbo underworld between life and death. Thanks to some coaxing from a strange golden spider.
Oh,
he
yeah,
did
yeah.
just that with an all-new purpose in mind.
Make the gods pay! Oh yeah, they're calling themselves gods now. Turns out they're all assholes who started sacrificing thousands of innocent people to try to power up. So Asura got really pissed off.
And through his rage, Asura's power exploded, rising enough to throw giants like ragdolls.
Forgot they
shatter
did the
whole
episodic
moons,
format.
and destroy a fellow deity,
Like an anime.
Wyzen.
Who
I might have to
could
play this
dwarf
game
the
again. Yeah, there he is.
Wreck-It with just
No one's
a
saying anything.
finger.
It's Queso,
Look
it's not me.
at this.
Asura is so powerful, his soul cannot be manipulated by the Goma or the deities. He can propel himself with mantra to fly, harden his fists to break steel, fire explosive energy blasts.
And headbutt you so hard you wish you could die even faster. The dude literally stockpiles anger into a burst of energy that can one-shot even
Oh,
the
yeah,
toughest of
yeah.
foes. And when he goes,
He is like the-
he can
is he the
rapid-fire
first
those
boss?
super attacks without overheating.
Asura's vengeance quest wasn't all shouting and explosions, though. I mean, it was a lot of that, but he also tried to protect people from the gods, including a girl who very much reminded
Yeah,
him
yeah, there
of
you go,
his
that's
own
her.
daughter.
Yeah, Asura's the kind
Yeah,
of
it
guy
doesn't
who
really
wants
work
to
out
be
for
a
her.
great dad, but all he knows how to do is punch anything that upsets his kid, like that one dad that knocks out a ref at a little league game.
And then the gods
Fuck is
killed
that from?
girl too,
Yeah.
along with her whole village, sparking
Yeah,
Asura to
yeah,
unleash
okay, so
his
this is where he goes like
berserker
dark
aura.
mode,
You know how
right?
the gods were sacrificing thousands of people to power up? Well, Asura got so freaking angry. He built
Yeah,
up
I don't
enough
know if
mantra
Chris
to
gonna
match
win,
him,
honestly.
Even though they've been building up energy for
Yeah.
thousands of
He
years.
just destroys
Seriously, guys, you're pissing off the guy who literally gets more powerful
Yeah.
the angrier he gets.
Yeah.
What did you
So,
think was gonna happen?
Yeah.
Yet even in berserker mode, Asura never lost total control.
Berserker Asura adds even more extra arms, and they're big and glowy now. The man can launch so much angry mantra, he wiped out the god's whole space fleet in seconds.
so do-
Asura's
too.
anger raised
The
to
fuck?
levels so high even he couldn't contain it, scorching him into his wrath form.
Even though it hurts Asura while he's in it, this form is still perfect for absolutely shit-stomping a snobby demigod's face in. It's okay, though. His brother-in-law punched the
Dude,
edge out of him.
Yasha
it
saw the
makes
error
you
of the
hate
deity's
all the other
senseless
gods.
sacrifices and teamed up with Asura for a coup against Deus.
Awesome, they're bros again. Just in time for Asura to hit his former boss with so much mantra that he burst. then dive into the planet's core to obtain power equal to 1,000 arms. His mantra form, finally, a power capable of killing Vitra in a big
1,000 arms.
blast.
Deus was defeated, and Gaia was saved. Yet, Asura's wrath hadn't been quelled.
Hey,
Nah.
no prop.
It turns out that spider that guided him was actually Chakravartin, the creator of Mantra
I don't
and
remember-
the
yeah.
entire universe.
I don't even
And
remember
everyone
this.
suffering
I
was
finished
part of
this
his
game, I don't
plan to
remember any of
make
this shit.
Asura his heir. Chakra kidnapped Mithra because of course he did, and tested Asura in the form of a massive golden Buddha statue. Check out the size of it. That thing can literally hold a galaxy in its palm. Naturally, Asura and the statue threw hands.
Yeah, well,
Enter the Mantra reactor. Capable of
naturally.
holding 7 trillion souls, Asura instead used it as
Well,
a
fucking
vessel
go
for
at Galaxy
far
Asura is
greater
just like, I'm gonna
power.
punch him.
His own unfiltered rage. At last, Asura could show the world his real
Yeah,
colors.
yeah, I don't
Everyone
see it.
from
How the
humans
fuck is
to the
Kratos
seven
gonna win?
deities
There's no
to
way.
Chakravartin
There's no
saw
fucking way
Asura's
Kratos is
anger
gonna win.
As a weapon, a sword for tyranny. When that was never who he was. His rage was really a shield to protect humanity, and most of all, his daughter.
Who Wait 2
A
is a
shield
masterpiece.
larger than a planet. Unbound by his past limits, Asura's ultimate destructor form effortlessly punched through asteroids larger than nebulas, dodged planet-sized lasers moving 2 quadrillion times faster than light, and obliterated
you
whole
go.
stars.
Chakravartin was
Yeah, I'm gonna have to load this
understandably
back up.
impressed and offered Asura a chance to take
12,500
his
plus years of
place. Asura
suffering.
smiled
See, I don't
at the
remember a
offer
lot of that
and
stuff.
extended
Oh, he
his
smiled?
arm.
Right into Chakra's face, as if he
Yeah.
was gonna let some god trample
Yeah.
over more worlds. Instead, he literally beat the QT.
I think I understand why there's
God,
there's no sequel.
obliterating him and his plans in a cosmic explosion.
But with Chakravartin
Yeah,
dead,
I beat
so
up
was
the creation
concept
of life, pretty
Mantra
much.
itself.
Where else can I
Those
go?
who depended on it could not survive, including Asura.
Hey, as long as Mithra was fine, it was worth it. Besides, he'll reincarnate millions of years later, still kicking
Oh,
ass.
yeah!
ready to smack a random thug,
What
a
a-
meteor,
yeah.
or Ryu.
Yeah,
the
and
balls.
he,
It's interesting.
he
Despite
fought,
the
what's his name,
dangers
too?
of uncontrolled anger,
Akuma.
Asura's wrath gave him the power to save everything. All because of just one thing.
Some bastard made his daughter cry, so they had to pay.
They had to die.
Now that's a god I can get behind.
That's a good dad.
This battle is sponsored by Prize Picks,
Hell
the
yeah,
best
it's-
place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and
Yeah,
billions of
that's
bucks in
true, but it took
award
him, like,
winnings, Prize
3
Picks
games
has
to do
made
it,
daily
Demon
fantasy
and Archer.
sports accessible to everyone.
It's simple. All you have to do is pick more or
It took-
less on
it
at
took
least
him
2
3 whole
players for a
games.
shot to win up to 1,000 times your
Asura's
cash.
game is like,
You
what,
wanna
8
find
hours long?
non-standard options that are harder or
That all
easier to
happens
play.
in the
Just
span
look
of
for
like
the little
7-8
guys.
hours,
Love
by the
those
way.
little guys.
The big game
Well,
is
if you
almost
count,
here, so
yeah,
don't
I
miss
guess if
out
you
on
count the
last
DLC, then
football
it's
game of
good.
the
Probably
season
close to
with
10
Prize
hours,
Picks.
but still.
Prize Picks is even giving away a free pick for the game.
No, he did.
When
He did.
One of the starting
It was-
quarterbacks
it was- I was
only
joking
needs to
anyway,
throw
also,
1
but-
yard.
But what if they don't?
Eh.
Sorry?
What if they only threw it half a yard?
Then they wouldn't be in the big game.
Oh yeah, good point. I'm in.
In his
Download
base
the app
form.
today and use code DEATH to get $50 instantly
I
after
don't
you play
think,
your first
I
$5
don't think that
lineup.
really matters,
Yep,
but
if you download the app and use code DEATH, you'll get $50 after your first $5 lineup.
Prize Picks, run your game.
we'll see.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run their data through all
They
possibilities.
had the
It's
Fortnite
time
dance.
for a
Yeah,
death
yeah, I think
battle!
Asura should win now. Yeah. All right, here we go. Boy. I need to hear one boy. We're gonna hear boy. Say it. Oh, is that who that is? Okay. Ripped him straight out of God of War, the PC version. That must have made it easier to the God of War PC. Wait, is there a Ragnarok PC version? Actually, I don't remember that. Devil Artemis made this, yeah. Oh, it's Mithra? Okay. Okay. Oh, ew. There he is.
It's true then. The god of war is on Gaia.
Yeah.
But not for long. want this fight.
That's a pretty good Kratos impression. Why'd you bring him here? Alright. Why bring him here just to... Alright, well, everything that happens is... I'm assuming Mithra's fault here. Okay. Good start for Asura. Alright, nice. Oh no! Oh, the music. I love it. What, did his beard get shorter? Oh my god! Oh my god, yep. Nah, you go crazy. You find an anime character, bro. Come on.
You let your wrath consume you. I have been down that road before. Shut up!
It's because of Asura, though. I was like... Woo! Yeah, that spear. You know, I felt like the spear was underrated. I really liked it in Ragnarok. Sick. Woo! 1,000 arms. Kratos still only got 2, bitch. What's up? What are you gonna do about it? Oh, shit. Ow! Oh, yeah. I love the little... Oh, no, your arms. Bro, your arms always fucking get destroyed. You just had 1,000. What happened, bro? It's your fucking fault for bringing him here. So he's in full-on wrath mode. Yeah. In the game, it took someone dying to do it.
This is not my end!
I have no idea who's gonna win, honestly. Oh my god! Oh, is he gonna do like a reverse? Yeah. Well, to be fair, in Asura's Wrath, it was a finger. They punched a bunch, but alright. Ooh, good shot. Oh, okay. This escalated quite a bit, by the way. Okay.
Death has not earned me yet!
Such a good line. Love that line. Was that in God of War Ragnarok, or was that in the 2018 one? Oh my god, oh no!
You deserve a worthy end!
Okay, maybe Chris. That's pretty good. Okay. Kratos played a lot of Shadow of the Colossus. He knew where to attack. Okay.
You are a monster no longer. I never was.
Okay. Alright, well. Wow. Damn, they Alright, hold on. I felt like they really hyped the monster. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. No, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, all right.
Well,
Hey, I felt like they boosted Asura quite a bit.
Even though Asura can blow up stars?
Asura had some amazing displays of
Yeah.
apocalyptic destruction, but the full scope of their
Let me
speed,
hear this.
experience, versatility, and power sheds a surprising light.
At first glance,
Does
speed
it?
seems
Okay.
like a shoo-in for Asura.
Yeah.
Kratos is quick, but he never dodged a universe-crossing laser.
That doesn't mean he couldn't. Remember, as usual,
Wait, what?
we look at these characters at their peak, free from gameplay restrictions.
Well, but he
Yeah,
never
we're looking
did
at
though.
everything
You
he
can't just say
and
he
Kratos fought
he
and
could.
killed Helios, the
You don't know.
sun god.
From the moment he's introduced, Helios is emphasized to be immensely powerful. Without Helios, darkness would shroud everything. His light was fast enough to illuminate the entire underworld while Kratos sailed through it, taking a few hours at most.
So, kinda hard to
Okay.
quantify, but that's consistent with the shockwaves the primordials caused that spawned the universe.
Arguments could be made for which is faster, the primordial shockwaves or Chakravartin's intergalactic lasers. Since it's so close, it's safest to assume their speeds are generally even.
But what does speed matter
Okay.
if you don't know how to use it?
I wish that was
Let's
true
cover
on playing God of War,
Asura lived across
like Ragnarok.
centuries,
His ass is slow as
obviously
fuck
a lot
sometimes.
longer than Kratos.
And while Kratos eventually learned to control his rage, Asura pretty much always had that control.
So Asura easily takes experience. But when
Yeah.
it comes to versatility, he couldn't match all the weapons and abilities Kratos had.
Sure, Asura's
Sure,
quite skilled and
yeah.
a monster at martial arts, but
Yeah.
his fighting style mostly relies on one thing.
A whole
Punch.
lot of punches.
Kratos' weapons, magic, runes, relics, and even his rage
Yeah,
gave him
the
far more
vibes for the
options in
fight were a little
combat,
weird.
slowing down time, healing injuries, and most importantly, multiple weapons.
I will say,
that
like,
could
I like the
bring a
animation. I'm not
variety
gonna
of
shit on it because it
energies,
was good.
like
but-
mantra.
Yeah, when Asura
It was a
loses all
weird
his mantra
beginning.
energy,
He just
that's
teleports
it for
in
him.
and then-
So the Dropnir spears
and then
the
Asura
Blade of Olympus
was like, "All right, let's
Kratos
fight."
exactly
He knew
what
who he
needed.
was, so I guess-
Versatility and multiple ways to finish this for good
Uh,
before Asura just comes
No,
crawling
you
back
can't
out
kill
of the
me.
underworld.
I'm
If
real.
he could.
Last time
Asura's
I checked.
resurrections take years or whole centuries, days at best.
But all this assumes Kratos could match Asura's crazy strength. All roads lead to power, which should go to Asura, right? Look at what he can do! If this came down
Yeah.
to who made the bigger kaboom, he'd kick
course it
Kratos'
was.
ass in 2 seconds.
But a closer
Yeah,
examination.
exactly.
of their
Yeah,
peaks
exactly. You could
reveals
beat
the
Thor's
truth.
ass
At
too.
his peak, Asura overpowered Chakravartin, annihilating that cosmic golden god.
By measuring
Yeah,
the dimensions
and
of
Kratos
Chakravartin's body
killed
and scaling it up to match
Zeus,
the size
is
of
that
this
right?
galaxy-eclipsing
Yeah,
statue,
okay.
we can determine its volume. Add in the density
Right.
of gold, for good measure assuming the form is solid throughout, and its mass far exceeds not just our galaxy, but our entire observable universe.
Destroying that big golden god would need energy on par with obliterating our universe 91,000 times.
Extremely impressive and unfathomable. However, the same idea applies to Ragnarok shaking the roots of
Okay.
Yggdrasil.
Ragnarok is obviously a bit of a different beast than Kratos, but what really matters is what Freyr did.
Right, Freyr, a god comparable to Kratos, held
Right.
back Ragnarok's power for a significant
Remember
time.
Freyr?
So Kratos should be capable of the same level of power, or even more.
Using an official map
okay,
and knowing the world
sure,
tree's branches
I guess.
encompass all of existence, we can measure its size and volume.
And we know this map is accurate because it shows these two realms conjoined.
Feels like there's a lot
we
of
see in
assumptions
games.
here.
Even if we assume the Tree of the Realms is only 1% solid, a significant lowball that Kratos should easily scale above, shaking such an incomprehensibly large structure would require enough force to destroy our universe's mass energy
Or the gut
9
picture.
million times over.
Who said again,
Almost
Demon
100
Archer? You talking
times
about?
greater than Chakravartin's destruction. And this isn't some one-off outlier.
I
mean, a realm-shattering supergiant doesn't sound too different from the other Titans and Olympians Kratos defeated.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's easy to think that we never see Kratos do anything that matches Asura, but we do. Helios' speed matches Chakravartin, and Kratos outsped
Sure.
him. Atlas is strong enough to lift all of reality, and Kratos overpowered him. Kronos defeated the creator of the universe in a one-on-one fight, same as Asura, and Kratos.
I think it's just
Kronos.
it's just that
Adding the clear
Asura
numerical
presents
comparison of Chakravartin,
the challenges
Ragnarok,
in
and
a
Yggdrasil, and
more,
Kratos takes the edge in power.
But hey, Capcom,
I don't wanna
if
say
you give
epic,
us
but
Asura's
anime
Wrath 2,
way.
We'll try this again.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Asura's the sun rises. The god of wrath was Kratos.
The winner is Kratos.
But what if?
oh, wait, what? What if what? Oh, so now they're just gonna do alternate endings where the other guy wins. I don't, wait, I don't... Oh yeah, mash the button, there you go. There you go. Kratos is like, ow! So it took 1 point. Oh, look at him. Flown in the air like he's fucking... He's a graceful little swan. Oh, Calliope, what's up? He punched him into the other world, bro. Yeah, it does have a very sad vibe, the entire battle,
And
including
that
this
concludes
opening.
my pitch for Asura's Wrath 2. The end. Next time on
Okay,
Death
alright,
Metal.
here we go, next time. Ghost Rider? Yeah, it's Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider versus who, though? Oh, Spawn, that's right, yes! I heard that,
Subscribe and join
yes!
as a member to see
That's
more
such a
Death
good
Metal.
one.
Thanks for
That's
watching.
so good. Oh, I'm fucking hyped for that one. Alright. The alternate ending's a little weird. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. Does an alternate ending ruin the whole triumph of the winner? It does. Like I mean, I guess like you could always argue that. Oh, it's just like, what would it look like if he won? Oh god, sorry, I can't get a thumbnail up. Damn, that was a long battle. You know what? Or a long death battle, just all together. I think it was mainly because of that ending part. Like the battle itself was like what, about 6 minutes long, but the ending part felt like the explanation of why they chose Kratos over Asura. First of all, it felt weird. I felt like there was a lot of assumptions there, because they said we could just assume like 3 or 4 times, which is fine, whatever. I know there's probably some people that are like, yeah, Kratos should win, and that's totally fine. I love Kratos. Kratos, I think personally, is a better character than Asura. But the way, I don't know, it feels weird. I feel like Asura should have probably won, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't, again, like the ideas are fun. I'm not gonna be one of those people that goes on Twitter or whatever, or chat rooms or fucking Reddits and saying like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I have a good time. They give me a recap of characters that I haven't played a game from in a little while. Asura that's the character I'm talking about, really. I of course played God of War recently because of Ragnarok. And then I get a cool little battle. They also did assumptions for Asura at some points. There was a lot of stuff that they talked about Asura, just not assumptions, just straight up exactly what happened in the game. And sure, there was some assumptions, but I felt like the ones that they brought up for Kratos were just like, yeah, we can assume he's as strong as Asura. I'm like, okay, like they talked about assumptions more than anything else at the end of this video than they did with Asura. They just like, yeah, he's like, we said he was super powerful. We obviously bolstered him a lot in our little like, you know, pre-fight fucking like recaps of each character. But really, Kratos, like, we can assume he's this, we can assume he's that, we can assume he's as fast as him. I don't know. Whatever. It felt very weird. It feels like Death Battle does this a lot, where they really bolster one character in the recap things, the little talking about each character and giving the recap of all their abilities, and it's very obvious, like, oh, this one is definitely gonna win. It feels like that, and then when the battle happens, it doesn't actually happen like that, and then they explain at the end, like, no, this is the reason why. I don't know. They hype both characters, yes, but Asura was definitely hyped way more. 100% was. I don't even want to hear it. I'm sorry, he was. He fucking 100% was. Like, Demon Archer, I know you're defending a lot, but Asura was 100% more hyped up before the fight. Oh. But that doesn't defeat the point there, Demon Archer. I mean, hyping the guy that with one game that never got love when it first came out. I mean, it doesn't matter, really. They're hyping him up because they're saying all the things he did in the game, including the DLC. Kratos had, what, 7 games, and they didn't hype almost any of that stuff up until after the battle. I don't know. And because they brought it up for sure, but they didn't make it seem like it was a big deal compared to what Asura did in his game. It felt like they nerfed Kratos. I will agree with that. In the recap, it felt like they were bringing things up that he did, but wasn't like it wasn't as badass as you would expect. But when they were bringing up Asura, they had the footage to prove it, and the fucking the details and stuff way more than I felt like with Kratos. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Again, I don't take these too seriously, so. Yeah, I mean, I guess Sammy, I guess technically Kratos did too. So he kills Zeus. It took him 3 games to kill Zeus, but he does eventually kill Zeus. So Asura kills. He hasn't won like 8-9 hour game. Asura's like Gojo. Nah, I'd win. You know, it's funny. That was actually kind of what that little dive that Kratos did after getting punched reminded me of when Gojo was floating. Sure, but they didn't hype that up enough. Demon Archer. They said, they killed Kronos, and then showed a little bit of it. Like none of the hype was felt in this death battle for Kratos. I don't think. And I guess it also helps that I played the God of War games, and while he is strong, I would never say he's not. Asura, they do a good job of that in that game of making him feel like a force of nature. Where Kratos still feels like, especially in the last 2 games, still feels like a dude, you know? Like when Kratos get fucked up by one skeleton looking dude and die, I guess Asura can too, but it's very, very rare when that happens. It's usually a lot of boss fights, really, in Asura's Wrath. But yeah, a lot of that hype stuff is mainly text from the novels. You can't really show. Well, that's the fault of, I guess, using a lot of the text from the novels, I guess, which I don't know. I feel like isn't. I won't say it's not fair to use that, but I will say that we should have maybe stuck with just the games. Asura had 1 game, and now Kratos had 8 games, and then also books. It's like, all right, unless you're talking about like for the Greek gods. Maybe we're talking about the Greek gods. I guess you are, because they were talking about Helios and all that stuff, so maybe that's what you're talking about. It would not surprise me if God of War has some novels. I never read them. I never would. Sorry, even literally revived after a couple seconds in the manga, yeah. Oh, there's a manga? Okay. That makes sense, actually, if there's a Sora's Wrath manga. They probably mentioned that in here, but let's just say I was a little... To be fair, I was also a little distracted by my chat sometimes, let's just say. So, will you do a room tour one day, maybe? I don't know. They didn't bring up the Asura's Wrath manga. I don't remember hearing it, but I thought maybe they quickly brought it up. No, I gave context to the God of War characters. Even then, I feel people would complain about them not being brought up at all. I wouldn't mind them not being brought up, actually. Like, if they have nothing to do with Kratos' strength and his feats, then I don't think they need to be brought up. Like, I thought that was a little weird when they brought up the tree of life or whatever. What was it? The tree, whatever. The tree of the your whatever the hell tree. Obviously important for Kratos, but I don't know if it was important for this battle, really. But they didn't use the manga. Yeah, people. I don't know. I think you know what? I'm just gonna say here. I think they chose Kratos over Asura because they knew more people would be upset if Kratos lost. And then they put an alternate ending just for the few that would be a little upset about it. Because, like, you have to remember, they're independent now, so if they piss off a big part of their fan base... Because I know there's a lot of people that stopped watching after, like Goku and Superman way back in the day. So, I don't know. He scales other characters who those novels back up the power they gave him. Eggman died, and that community is huge. Mario community is huge too. I don't understand. One of these communities is not huge. Is all I'm saying, Demon Archer. I'm sorry, the Asura's Wrath community is not nowhere near as big as God of War. Like Eggman versus Bowser, right? Yeah, convenient you left out that Bowser won. Who, by the way, Mario is one of the biggest video game series of all time. Maybe the biggest video game series of all time. But whatever. They were angry at Alucard versus Dio. Didn't Dio win? Wait, did Dio win? I don't even remember. I watched that one. Like the Dio's the one who said it in the chat. Anyway, all right. Well, let me end the recording because I don't even have. Yeah, that's what I thought Dio won. I don't even have the chat on screen for obvious reasons. Anyway, that's it. It was a good one. I liked it still. I still like the fight. It just, I want the next match to start tomorrow. I really want... No, I just ended the recording, Shadow. I'm still streaming. But, I still really want, that, Doomslayer versus Master Chief battle as soon as possible. I really do. I've been thinking about it more and more. I'm just like, that's going to be such a good, like, a remastered fight. Because the one from all the way back in the day, obviously, was, a little skewed considering we don't have all the lore now that we do for our boy Doomslayer. His name wasn't even Doomslayer at the time. So that one I'm really excited to watch. Not that I really want to see my boy Master Chief get his ass clapped, but I mean I'd be very, very surprised if that's not what happens. You know what I mean? Like if he doesn't get destroyed, I'll be shocked. Like, I don't know. Oh, let me go back to the chat. Sorry, I was uploading the thing. Can't wait. Yeah, Ghost Rider versus Spawn is going to be interesting. Because I mean, I know those characters, obviously. Like, but I don't know them enough to tell you exactly who would win that. I would guess Spawn. That'd be my guess. But I don't know enough about Ghost Rider to be able to tell you. So... Ghost Rider wins sadly, and I love Spawn. Okay, yeah, well maybe. I have no idea. Just from what I know about Spawn and Ghost Rider, I would guess Spawn. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Spawn, like I guess at this point it doesn't really matter if you fought the God of Creation, But room for crippling alcoholism. Well, that's definitely gonna happen. So I'm the only one that feels like this was underwhelming. It was a little. It was just a little underwhelming. I was actually expecting this one to be a little bit more badass than it was. It was good. It had good moments. The animation was good. I will not give who's it, Devil Artemis crap, but obviously considering he's making shit, I'm not. But I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more from this one. I'm sad Asura never actually came into Street Fighter as backup. Oh yeah, our playable character. They didn't even do Asura justice like in the games. I mean, that would be cool. I mean, I guess Street Fighter creeped in, but that was about it. He did fight Akuma also, right? Wasn't that DLC as well? Did they bring up the Akuma one, or am I losing it? Did he not fight Akuma? They brought up Ryu. I saw that, but what's the theme of the battle of the future? Wait, what? I still want Death Battle to try to do a battle using a character with the Fate verse. Oh yeah, the Fate series or whatever. Right? I'm assuming you mean. There's like an anime series called Fate, whatever. It would be so much fun to see them struggle to scale it. He did fight God, Oni, Slayer, Akuma. Okay, yeah. He did fight Akuma. They didn't mention him. Yeah, that's a little weird. I brought up Ryu. Why Ryu of the two? Like wait, doesn't didn't Akuma fight somebody? Who did he fight? In Death Battle I'm talking about. Wasn't that kind of a recent one? Or is it just one I watched recently? That's like an older one that I just watched recently. Akuma fought somebody in Death Battle. Who was it? Why am I forgetting? Freebird. Yeah. Shao Kahn. There you go. That's it. Wait, didn't Shao Kahn win? Wait, Shao Kahn won, alright? Ah, my eye. Oof. Was there a Shang Tsung one? How about fighting obesity for the next death battle? Well, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, it was an older one. I think I watched it recently, so that's why, or semi recently, because there's a lot of death battles I never watched. Yeah, Shao Kahn won and Akuma won against Shang Tsung. Fight surprisingly good for the time. Akuma versus Shang Tsung. It's a weird one. I think this fight was completely biased. I just can't see Kratos beating Asura. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I would need more. I think I need more proof that Kratos can do the things that they just said that they assume he could do. I don't know. They think Kratos wins. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. Kratos is a cool character. I love Kratos. He's a great character. All that, but technically a better character than Asura. I love Asura though, but that's because of how simple he is. I love how angry he is. And he's a good. They're both good dads. I mean, they might do things that good dads don't normally do, but yeah, whatever. The only part I did not like that they not go beating each other more. Yeah, there wasn't like a lot of the fighting. There was a lot of standing around, and then of course Asura gets big. He went into his like dark wrath mode or whatever the fuck it's called, just because she cried, which I get he gets angry because his daughter was crying, but in the original game he went into that mode because of the girl that looked like his daughter dying, more so than anything else. So it was just like I don't know, it didn't really add up. Yeah, it was a good fight. Hey, I'm not saying it wasn't a good looking fight. It was very good, but there wasn't a lot of I don't know. There wasn't a lot of moments for me that made me think, oh man, what a battle. It did look good, but the battle itself was like good. Not one of the best though. I don't know. It would be cool if they added Usher butt mashing and God of War butt mashing. Oh yeah, both of them. That would have been cool, yeah, because we do have that in the alternate ending. You do see him butt mashing, punching. Even though I don't think did that make sense because he wait, did he keep punching him? I don't think he kept punching him. Didn't he just have like his fit? Whatever, gives a shit. No, I mean he uses it in the last one, but he used a lot of that spear. I will say he used that. I think he used it more than the axe and the blades of chaos in this battle, which is weird, but yeah, mimicking the boss fight with 30. Yeah, yeah, because he became was that his name? Wise then, the fat dude. Uh, 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 yeah, I'm a fan of both game series. Yeah, sure had one game. I, you can hope. So you think would win the next battle? Honestly, just from what I know, I would say Spawn, but that's because I don't know everything about Ghost Rider. I'm sure there's a lot more stuff. Well, Ghost Rider, if he grabs Spawn, can he just like kill them with the penance stare? Because he like burns like evil away or something. And Spawn's not fully evil, but he has evil in him, right? I don't know how that really works exactly. I'm going by the fucking movies. Gory, but like, why? No, I'm not. Is that his name? Wayzen? How about way too fat? Got his ass done, destroyed. Get your blubbery ass out of here. It was obvious while watching the vid that Kratos would win because in the pre-match analysis they scaled him to universe level, or to galaxy level. Okay, I would have to rewatch it again. The analysis part. Now knowing they made it so that Asura loses, I need to watch again. I really enjoy Asura. Wish they continued with it. Hated the fact that I didn't have a chance to curb stomp Olga, and the spider did it for me. Yeah, well, I guess the spider technically he did, right? Olga was the one bitch, right? the one that just keeps talking. I remember her. She just yapped the entire time. Can't be Spawn. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You never know. You never know. They'll come up with something. They'll make more assumptions and shit. You know. So, only die of weapons forged in heaven or beheading. I'm sure there's something deep in the Ghost Rider lore. Well, he's a spirit. He's a spirit of vengeance or some shit. I don't know. Is he like Isn't technically Ghost Rider like? Does he become an angel at one point? Why does that sound right? Right. Does he become an angel at one point or something like that? Hold on, now I need to look it up. Ghost Rider, Angel of Death. I guess whatever. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading a thing. The only way Ghost Rider can win is if he's Nicolas Cage. Yeah, they need to get Nicolas Cage. I hope whoever they get to impersonate or to voice Ghost Rider just does a Nicolas Cage impression. Uh okay, no, I guess that's more of just a title. He's not really an angel though. He's an angel of death to indicate Ghost Rider who fights for more noble reasons to punish sinners rather than being more so of an out of control demon who eats souls like Zarathos. So the term Angel Rider could be used to indicate the uniqueness of this particular soul whose kindness and cuts off there. But I think I read enough. All right. Anyway, whatever. Point is that it was a good fight. I liked it. Whatever. I'm not going to make a big deal about either of them losing or winning, really. It was just a thing to talk about in a chat. Or in a stream, I should say. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Of course, I'll be streaming the next fight, which will be, I assume, beginning of next month. I'm assuming they... Wait, no, don't they do these every 3 weeks? So actually... 23rd, right? Right? Yeah. They do it every 3 weeks, right? It's every 4 weeks now? Okay, so beginning of March. All right, so beginning of March will be the next one. In between, though, I will be watching... It's every 4 weeks now, though. So I thought it was 3 weeks. What the hell happened, bro? They need extra time? That's fine. Hey, take your time. I guess they did say they want to do at least one a month, all right? So I guess that would make sense every 4 weeks. Pen and Stare would not work. Yeah, I guess not. I don't know. I don't know anything about Pen and Stare. But I want to do more death battles, so watch Batman versus Spider-Man. That must be an old one. That sounds like such an old one. I have there's a Tifa versus some bitch from Ruby I wanted to watch just because Tifa was in it, and then there's a few people really want me to watch. So if you have any suggestions, put it in the comments of the video version of this reaction, and I'll get to it. Watch Ghostface versus Jeff. Who's Jeff? Or Hero Brian versus Sonic. Well, that's definitely not a real death battle. There's no way that is. Maybe it is, actually. Is that a real death battle? Hero Brian versus Sonic.exe? That's crazy. Oh, Jeff the Killer. Okay, yeah. The creepypasta. So 4 weeks, yeah. Okay, so March 1st? March 2nd. Okay. So exactly a month, literally. I mean, not exact same day as today, just next month. All right, that's not bad. Hey, February is a short month too, so you know, take your time. Ghost Rider versus Spawn should be awesome. So anyway, thank you. If you have any suggestions for any death battles I should do in the future, leave them, like I said, in the comments of the video of this or this stream later on. You can, if you put it in the chat, I won't remember, and the chat's not available later, so. Because I keep forgetting to make it available for later. So, and I didn't put it in the video today because there was somebody spamming a bunch of shit earlier. I'm sure some people saw that, and that's the reason why I didn't have it on the screen. Because anyway, that's it. We're done. Bye.